Hello there, my name's Edgar. In Core by Premier Software, stock control, otherwise known as inventory control, is used to track exactly how much stock you are holding at any one time. This helps you keep track of the correct amount of stock for a stock take. Today I will be looking at how to do a stock take, as well as a brief overview of important areas to configure to ensure your stock take is correct. Step 1. Stock configuration and usage. First, you'll need to set up your stock. Log into Manager if you're a single site business, or Administrator if you're multi-site, and head to General Setup, then Sites. Select the relevant site at the bottom of the screen, then the Site Settings tab. Scroll down to the Stock Options section on the left. You will now be able to select several options. Warn on maximum order level creates a notice to any users ordering a higher number of stock than what's been listed in your system. Warn on negative stock count makes sure an alert appears when a stock item drops below 0. This will usually mean a stock take is required. Auto print delivery details will enable the software to prepare a stock delivery report whenever a new delivery has arrived via stock delivery. Auto generate order numbers will allow the system to generate an order reference number automatically. Finally, set the acceptable difference between stock quantities listed within the software and actual stock quantities listed during a stock take under Stock Take Difference Threshold. Once you've made your selections, you can then configure your stock, which is essential to make sure your stock take is done correctly. Head back to the main Manager or Administrator screen. The top 5 icons under Stock will be where you can configure your stock. Starting with stock rooms, this will be the area where new stock is delivered to. If you only have the one stock room, this should be set up to show as main. You can then allocate stock to your new room as necessary. In the stock supplier section, you can set up your supplier so you can order more stock once it runs low. You can set up minimum order values, standard delivery charges, and lead times here. You will also be able to use the default part delivery action to configure several options should an order remain undelivered by the supplier, including back order if the order is delayed, cancelled when the supplier is unable to fulfill the delivery, or reorder to place a new order for the same products. The stock manufacturer section lets you set up manufacturers and link them with a supplier if necessary. Stock categories lets you subdivide products into groups of similar items. For example, spa products could be divided into cleansers, toners, moisturizers, or nail color. And stock lets you view or search stock that's been input into the system. You can create new stock here complete with general details, a supplier reference, and whether the item is for retail use, professional use, or both. Once you have set up and allocated your stock to each site, you can make use of them in the day-to-day running of your business. With regards to stock usage, when using stock you will need to register that you have used them in your core system. To do this, log into reception and select stock usage. Using the drop-down menus, select the manufacturer and the category the stock belongs to. Click Update. Then highlight the specific stock item from the list that shows, then click the green plus button. You can then select the quantity used in the quantity column, as well as the staff member who used the item and the room it was used in. You can continue to do this for every item used. Once complete, click the green tick. You will then receive a prompt to deduct the items from the stock. Click Yes to confirm this. Step 2. Performing a stock take. Performing a stock take helps you keep track of the items you currently have in stock. To perform a new stock take, head to Manager or Administrator and click the Stock Take icon. Then select the site on the right side of the screen and click the green plus button. Under Details, select the date of the new stock take from the drop-down menu. Next, enter a description, such as the supplier's name and date, for future reference. Next, select the staff member who performed the stock take. Should there be any additional notes to add, such as if there was a known discrepancy, add these in and click the green tick. Next, click the Stock Selection tab at the top of the screen. From here, you can select the stock rooms you would like to do a stock take for, which by default will be Main. Then check which manufacturer you would like and the category, or if you would like to do a full stock check, click All. After, you can define which stock type you'd like included, such as those for retail, professional use, or both. Once you're happy with all the selections, click the Update button. You will now see a list of the products under the Stock Items to Count section on the right. Once you're ready, click the Save button. This will create a full stock take form for you to count your stock. You can also print this form under the Print button. When you have finished counting your stock, head back to the Stocktake section of Core. Highlight the applicable site and the Stocktake, then click the Stocktake tab. Scroll down the list of items to find the stock quantities you wish to update. Simply click the Open Stocktake button and then the Act in stock column next to the name of the item and input the new quantity as needed. Once you have added all items of stock, click Close Stocktake. If there is a difference between your stock count and expected stock levels, you will receive a prompt. Click OK and you'll be able to check these in the Confirm Stock Levels screen. Re-input any values as necessary and click Close Stocktake. If there are any further discrepancies, you'll be prompted again. Click Yes to adjust the stock levels to those that you have manually entered. Should you wish to review any discrepancies, you can highlight the completed Stocktake at the bottom of the screen and click Print. This will produce a Stocktake adjustments report to show the actual stock levels, the difference, cost, and previous stock levels. Step 3. Ordering deliveries of new stock. When your stock is low, you will need to place a new stock order. To do this, click Stock Orders. You can place an order in two ways, either through an automatic order or a manual order. An automatic order compares the in-stock quantities with the reorder level values in your system. Any items showing less or equal to the reorder level will be added to the order automatically. We recommend automatic order for ease. To start an automatic order, first head to the right and click the site you'll be ordering for. Next, click the green plus. Under the Details section and from Supplier drop-down menu, select which supplier the stock will be from. You will then be able to select which stockroom you would like these delivered to, under To Stockroom. This will show as main if you only have one stockroom. Next, input the order ref in the white box below. If your general settings have been defined, this box will be yellow and the order reference will be generated automatically. Next, select the due date for the delivery of the order, which should be the current date plus the amount of lead time configured against the selected supplier. Then select whether the stock type is for retail, professional use, or both. Finally, input any notes if applicable and click the green tick. The system will then generate your order. You will now be able to see the items on order and amend any suggested quantities. Simply click the units or packs box and amend the quantities as needed. You can input 0 here to remove the item altogether. Should you wish to add any additional items not listed, click the Show Nothing to Order Lines checkbox. You will now be greeted with all the available items from the chosen supplier. Simply find the item you're after and amend the total quantity or tot quantity to add this to the list. When you're done, click the Show Nothing to Order Lines checkbox once more. Once you have reviewed the items you wish to order, click the green tick. Should you have it set up, you'll be prompted to print a Goods Received note. This note lists all the items ordered and the expected quantity, useful for checking off the items once the delivery arrives. Click Yes if you want this printed now, or you can have this printed later from the Stock Orders screen. You can also raise an order in a similar way to transfer stock from one site to another. From the main menu, simply click Stock Transfer, the site you wish to transfer to, then the green plus to get started. Then select the site you wish to transfer stock from, as well as selecting the supplier and room. Then input the order ref and click the green tick to complete this. Once an order has been placed and arrives, you'll need to set the delivery to Arrived in your system so you can manage the new stock. To arrive a delivery, click on Stock Delivery. Here you can view any outstanding deliveries, which you can view under View Details. As we wish to record the arrival or new stock, highlight the applicable order and click New Delivery. You will be taken to a screen to confirm the items delivered, including the date. Next, input the delivery number, which will be the reference quoted on the supplier's delivery note. You can then check the items received. Should an item be missing for any reason, you can amend the item in the Received column. If this happens, you'll need to amend what action will be taken under the Action box. You will be given a drop-down of options from backorder, cancelled, or reorder, set up from the stock configuration section of this video. Once you have selected an action, click the green tick to accept the remaining stock as delivered. Back on the previous screen, if you are accepting an order that hasn't been placed in your system, highlight No Order and click New Delivery. Confirm the date and delivery number, which will be the reference quoted on the supplier's delivery note. After adding any applicable notes, click the green plus to add items. You will then be able to use the manufacturer drop-down menu and the category menu to select the items you wish to add. Once done, click the Update button. You can then amend the quantity of items in the quantity box at the bottom of the screen. Once all items have been added, click the green tick and then the back arrow to return to the previous screen. You should now be able to perform a Stocktake and order new stock as necessary. In the meantime, why not subscribe to us on YouTube for more weekly how-tos, tips and tricks, and click the notification bell to receive updates as soon as they become available. You can also follow us on Twitter at Core by Premier and LinkedIn at Premier Software Solutions for regular content. Take care and thank you for watching.